Alright guys, I put on a brand new hook. Brand new worm. Oh, and this guy cooperated. Yeah, she sure did. Welcome back to Fishing with Vance. Well, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful June morning. I'm here at my new lake, and water looks like glass out there. Talked to a kayaker this morning. He was telling me what he was getting them on, but I'm gonna have a good time. Let's see if we can't catch some bass here. And I'm gonna try the new worm out that I was using yesterday. I think it's called the Pro Blue Neon. So let's see what happens. Let's get this thing in the water and let's catch some bass. Thanks for coming along today on the Pelican Bass Raider on fishingwithvance.com. Alright guys, I'm going to start with the red shad laminate wacky. Put a new I put a new leader on this yesterday. What a beautiful morning. This is gorgeous. Fishing with Vance, and got a pretty decent fish on here. Fish of the day. Wow, nice chubby guy. First fish of the day. That's a nice one. Let me get you back in, girl. I'll take it. First fish of the day. See you, baby. Well, guys, the fishing got really tight, so I had to go to the old standby. And that's the Fat Baby Finesse Blue Fleck. Yeah, we go, baby. You're okay. Oh, nice fish. Real nice fish for this lake. Let's get her back. Get her back in the water. See you, baby. Yep. The fishing was real slow, so I went to my confidence bait. There she is. Never let you down. Never ever let you down. Blue Fleck. All of a sudden, blue Fleck's putting on a show. All of a sudden, the blue Fleck can't be stopped. And there he was down in there. Good one. A real good one. Oh, yeah. Where you at, partner? Where you at, partner? Come on. Oh. Get in there, baby. Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty fish. Real pretty fish. She wasn't going anywhere, that's for sure. I'll take it off the camera. That's a pretty one. Real nice one. On a fat baby Finesse. There we go. There we go, baby. Fat baby Finesse. Alright, babe. Well. Sometimes, guys, I had the whole bag in there, threw everything. Sometimes you gotta go back to what you know is gonna work. And you stick with that, you're gonna catch fish. That was a nice one there for this lake. She's probably pushing, yeah, a good pound and a half fish. It's a nice bass. Good stuff. All I'm doing there is I'm just throwing good old standby, the blue Fleck worm, Mojo. So I have one split shot here on a leader. This is fluorocarbon leader with swivel, and just letting it fall pretty softly up underneath those those overhangs there, and that did the job. It's doing the job. I went for a while without catching any fish at all. I threw everything in the sun and at them. The Ned rig was working a little bit, but ever since I went with this color and this this bait, this has been what's been doing it. Alright, guys, I'm doubling back over space that I fished earlier today with everything else. Now, it was earlier in the day and I wasn't catching anything. I threw everything in there, and now it's a little later in the day. It's cloudy, perfect conditions really, and ever since I kind of put on this Mojo fat baby Finesse, I've caught, I don't know, half a dozen bass tucked up on there. You gotta fish it slow, gotta let it fall in there. So throw it up in there, and then it's sinking slowly, so you gotta just let it sink and be patient. And then And there he is. Yeah, buddy. The key to this fishing here is you gotta be super patient to let that worm fall. If they don't hit initially. And I have to, fight that myself. See, something's playing with this. But they'll hold on to this as a little guy. They'll hold on to this pretty good. This little dude, I knew he was. They'll hold on to that worm. But you just gotta fight. You gotta fight throwing it and then let it moving it too much or whatever. The key to this thing is just letting it flutter, letting it fall soft. Got my split shot a little too high here. Not down. And that's the key. Just let that thing sit. Let it fall. Yeah, you can move it a little bit, but don't be reeling it like crazy. That tends to not work as well. Yeah, it's different than it's different. It's different than having a bullet weight or the Ned rig, or even when I'm fishing that tube where I'm lifting it up and letting it fall back down. This you're just twitching it to give it a little bit of action, but letting it fall, and just a little bit of a twitch is what'll work. It's funny how I fished all through here this morning, didn't catch anything. And now switched over to this and it's working. Now it could be time of day, could be anything like that. That was earlier this morning. It was about 6 o'clock this morning. Here it is, 9:30ish. So the fish could have moved up. It's it's not just the bait. Fish could have moved up shallow in that meantime. Whereas this morning, everything I threw up shallow, they weren't having it. So they were either not there or they weren't interested. A decent little guy. Easy, partner. Get you back in the water, little chubby baby. See you, baby. And that's how it works. Fat baby finesse. I know you guys that follow the channel know I use this a lot whenever I can't catch fish, and today I couldn't catch them. I caught that first fish, pretty nice one, almost a 2-pounder on the Senko, and then I went about 3 hours without catching another fish. And like I said, I threw the arsenal of everything I had, and then finally settled on this, and I think that is bass number 22 or something silly like that. And albeit, you know, a lot of little guys, but I did catch 3 or 4 that I needed to net. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's the only thing that'll work, and oftentimes it is, for me anyway. So I'm gonna wrap the video up here, guys. If I catch any more fish, I will splice them in there. But thanks for coming along today. Not a lot of talking today, more trying to figure them out fishing wise. And like I said, I did end up catching some pretty nice ones for this lake, and had a great time. Had a great time. The conditions were perfect, so I was a little surprised that I wasn't catching anything. Honestly, I caught that one, you know, nice one, second cast in, and then, like I said, I didn't catch anything for like 3 hours, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then I just switched to this, and we were off to the races. So I guess the moral of the story is, you know, keep trying different baits, keep trying different things, figure them out, and then at the end of the day, throw your confidence bait, because that's what I end up doing. Because I fish these same stretch of water with the other baits. So anyway, thanks for coming along today. More fishing videos to come. On a roll now. May has turned over to June, but I honestly believe that here in Pennsylvania we're maybe a week or 2 behind where we normally are fishing wise. Maybe a week, I don't know, maybe not 2. So stay tuned, and we'll go from there. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time, as I have somebody playing with this thing. Look at him, he's running with it like it's his job, but it's a little guy. He got away. Anyway, thanks for joining me today on fishingwithvance.com. Bow now.